Okay, welcome back to a new live stream. Today we will create a new project using anti-gravity. So let's get started, and we will use anti-gravity, and the project will be I want a weather app, and let's see how it works. So let me first create let me just click on open agent manager and then click on open workspace. So there is no workspace here. So open new workspace, and then I will click on development, and here I will create a new folder. What is that? New, and then folder, and the folder name will be, for example, weather if. So after this I will select weather app and select folder. Okay, that's it. Now we need, I will give a prompt to it. So I will say trust and continue, and here I will say create or develop, create or develop, and create a weather if which will show weather data from across, I think across, with from whole world, I would say whole world, and user will select a country or area, and then this weather app will give that specific area weather details. Remember one thing, remember to graphical representation of weather, like raining any day, sunny day, cloudy day, etc. Okay, and then we'll say also show the air direction and graphical way. Add more functionality which you think will be good. Let's see how it works. So first of all, let me tell you that from now on, the anti-gravity is completely free. So what free means, in here you can see at the bottom Gemini. It will give you 5 models: Gemini 3 Pro, Gemini 3 Pro Low, Cloud Thinking, and GPT OS. What means by free? It will give you free tokens, and if you use that tokens, then you need to shift either another model or wait for your new day tokens. So about one app is made by just simply 1 day tokens from every single model. So you can, as far I use this, you can use it for around 1 2 3 4 5 applications in single day. Another thing which is really good in this Antigravity IDE is that it will give you the implementation plan and also the task. It will create it like this. Wait for it. It will give you the task and you can see where your IDE is working. So let's see. So now it is working, and let me click on accept. And here you can see at right side when you talk with the agentic way. So at right side you will see here task. When you open task, you will see where your this anti-gravity agent is working. Right now it is working on project initialization. Inside project initialization, you can see it is now initialized with wait and react project, and then it will jump into this setup basics, and then it will go to core components and so on in step by steps. So you will not see anything against it. So it working with the task. It first generate the task and then working according to it. So let's wait how you need to select all these, click on accept, and it will working accordingly. Now it is working right here, and this is our weather app. You can also open this weather app in the IDE, right click on it in this here and focus editor. But right now let's see what it will do, and we will open it right here. You can see that, and you can also work from here, right here from here. But I am just using right now the agentic view, and I give it the prompt, and this is the implementation prompt where we can create visually stunning freemium weather application that allows user to search for weather condition globally. The app will feature dynamic graphical representation of weather stats, for example rain, sun, clouds. Sun means sunny day, and a visual wind direction indicator. Yesterday we created two applications. The first one was articles, I think, and the second was about sounding, like you can use that and while using coding and use the background sound. So now the agent is working fine. And now if you want to know where it's working, click on task, and now it is working on initialize white plus react project. And when you open this, you can see where it is working, and now also you can see this working space right here. So let me make it a bit smaller here, and also open this so we will see everything. The agent is working and now working on initialize with. So everyone who is watching right now must like, so more and more people will watching right now. Okay, we need to wait for it. The agent is working and we need to wait for it. So let me show you that yesterday we developed two projects. So where is that? We will click on development, and the first one was Google Antigravity, So let me open this. So I will say shift, and we will say, where is that, open PowerShell here, and we will say npm run div. Click on, oh okay, we create yesterday a PDF editor. So now it's working on this. Click on this, then click on this, and yes, we created this one, a fully functional PDF editor by using the Google Antigravity. And also let me open that, let me close this, and okay, plus, and also we create, not this one, where is the focus one, focus, okay, here. Let me just open PowerShell here, and I will say npm run div, and here we also create this one. Where, for example, if we want in the background a rain noise, it will be like this. If we want a brown noise, it will be like a background noise right here. Okay, so it is working. Now let me close it, and let's go to our agent here. So I think it is now at the bottom, and it is working on the refinement of the website. It is working right now, and it is working right now in visuals and also project initialization, and all these things which with the tick mark is working and completed. So now it is working on project initialization, and this is a good way of Antigravity, where you can see where my project is working and where the agent is working. Right now it is working in the project initialization and also visual graphics. Let's see how much time it will take. And rendering playback. So it is working on it. We need to wait for it. If you have any question, you can ask from me in the comment section, in the chat. And again, it is thinking, and it's giving you like daily tokens for free, and you can create 5 projects, up to 5 projects, not more than 5 projects a day from it. When you use your free token, then you are unable to use this anti-gravity for free. Right now it's for free, but with free tokens. If you spend your free tokens, you are unable to use anti-gravity, and you need to wait for around next day or about 5 hours, and again it will give you free tokens for the new day. I think in Google the day started, or the free token started from 5 a.m. So according to your uh, so it is completely, click on open. So this is the walkthrough, and navigate and open this tab. Okay, let's see if it is working or not. What is going on? Why is looking like this? I think it's only working on mobile devices. What is going on? Like, why is looking like a simple? So let's say, for example, I will say Pakistan 1 degree, unknown, and let me tell him. Let me tell him why it is not full screen website, and also in search bar it is not giving me the areas and suggestions, so I can so user can easily select like that area. So I think they use it for the mobile screen, but I want it for, let me just close this and click on inspect, and then in inspect I will click on this and I will select iPhone XR. Right now it is not working fine. No, this is not working. It is select city or country. So let's see what the agent is working on. Let's click on task, and it is working on visual graphics and also on the project initialization. And this is the best thing I love in anti-gravity, where I can see where the agent is working and which work is completed. So this is a good thing in anti-gravity. So it is working right now. The one thing I do not like in this IDE, and that is this is not completely free. The way they showed it there, that this is free for individual, but it is not free. You can use free tokens. And here, if you select start conversation, you can create a new project. And also this is a feature of anti-gravity. You can work with 2 to 3 projects at the same time. That is cool. For example, if I select focus soundboard, you will get a response for that. If I select weather app, you will get response for that. Let's see what's going on. The task is there, an implementation plan. So a stat for suggestions, implementing filter function to show matching city from a predefined list, as a user type and drop down UI to. So this is really great. This is modified version and I want exactly this. For example, if a user say M, then it will show the suggestion for the M. If user say S, it will show the suggestion for S. Let's click on task, and right now it is working on project initialization, and now it is working on my user feedback iteration 1. So there do changes, 1 change to the CSS and 10 changes to the weather service JS. I'm working on it. If you select, for example, in here at the bottom side, if you select fast, then it will give you fast response. But my recommendation is always use planning. It will take some time, but gives you better result and correct information. Now only visuals, user feedback. So full screen is fixed. Only project initialization and visual graphics are left. What's going on? Right now everything is completed. Wait for 5 seconds. So in here it is testing. When you click on this, it will test like here, and you can see what the agent is doing here. It is testing the app by itself, and this is the beauty of what we call that Google Antigravity. It is testing by itself, and you can see here what my agent is doing here. For example, in here, close this. In here you can see it gives the testing here. From here DOM is still not working, and it give capturing screenshot from it. In here it getting the taking screenshot from, and you can also see the testing process from here. And this is really good feature, like in the text here it's say it taking the screenshots and everything is here working on it. Not working, not working. If I click on London, it will show London. If I click on New York, it will show New York, but it is not full screen and I don't know why. So currently they are working on it. We'll wait for it. The visual is or not corrected because I told him to make it full screen and it is not full screen. So it is not full screen and it see visual and graphics. It is working in that portion. Yeah, I have verified those features and let's go and check this out. Still not view. View as website and only showing mobile view. Let's see what it said. But I click here, you can see in the UK London. I see like what? Right now, New York. Click on USA. Scanning, and here it shows the data for the New York's clear sky, 22-degree, humidity is that, and everything is here, but it is not full screen. That is the problem. That's the problem. Everything is working, but that's the problem. Let's see. So now the agent is working on three portion: project initialization, visual graphics, and my feedback. Let's see. Okay, my feedback is covered, and now it's working on visual graphics. Running. It is not full screen. What is wrong with this? Okay, still working on the visuals. This is not fixed. This is really big blunder. This is walkthrough responsive dashboard. But it is not working. I think without the completion of the app, I will spend all my tokens for the Gemini 3. Tasks. Hey, nothing's changed. Nothing change. Only looking like mobile view and no desk top view. Fix it to full screen desktop. It to make it responsive like for desktop desktop tablets and mobile phone through CSS or JavaScript. Fix it. Come on, fix it. It only show so like mobile view and small mobile view, not small mobile view, and center of desktop screen. Click on Pakistan and nothing. Paris. Okay, Dubai. Okay, Dubai is working. Scanning for Dubai. And here the wind is 8 kilometer per hour. And here you will see the direction is like this. All the detail is here. But the responsiveness is bad. Okay, this is not. I wanted to cover the full screen. Let's see the agent. What's the agent is doing? If this node did this, I'm going to DeepSeek and using that. And right now I'm using Gemini 3 Pro. I will shift to the cloud. And if this is not fixed, the same prompt I will give it to this cloud. So let's see the power of Gemini and then Claude and who can fix this. The same, nothing fix, nothing. It is showing in the center and not working and not making it full screen. If the Gemini not fix it, then I will ship the model to Claude and then I will see if Claude is able to fix this problem, because it is only working on like this and not shifting to the full screen. The app is working fine. It shows the data but not working. Getting down. Now let's see the last response and then I will ship the model to Claude. Now it is taking the screenshot and then it will check the problem is fixed, and as we know the problem is not fixed. And when you install anti-gravity in your system, it will show you an extension. You need to install it on your Google Chrome or your default browser. Now, right now you can see that taking screenshot, everything will be show up here while you install that extension using anti-gravity. And it is a best thing to take a screenshot and then agent will decide what I'm doing. It is a great thing, but right now it is not fixing the problem. Let's see what agent is doing. Now it's taking screenshots, blah blah blah. If Gemini can't fix it, I'm going to Claude. I'm shifting the model to Claude. Let me check out the task, and now it is working on visuals and project initialization. Okay, they said that we fix it. I have removed all the web constraint. The app is now truly full screen on desktop. Okay, let me open it. No, it is not working. The same it is before, and it is not fixed. Let me change the model to Claude and fix it and make it responsive. So Gemini is unable to fix this problem. So let's see Claude Sonnet is 4.5 is going to fix it or not. So make it responsive for desktop tablets and mobile, like for every screen. Let's see what Claude can do. Claude can do. And let's see what Claude can do, because Gemini did not fix it and Gemini only show it like this. I told Gemini to make it responsive like for full screen, but only show this. This is, and the app is working. Like app right now it's showing London. If I say New York and then click on this, it will just loading everything up here. And right now in New York it is a clear sky, 22-degree, humidity 45, everything is working. But the only problem is it is not responsive and doing weird things. For example, if I click on city and go for like we will say Australia, it is not showing. data for Australia. For a click on Singapore, so it's showing the Singapore data and the UI is completely junk. Even I had response. I have the same issue and it is not working. If it is not did fix it, I am going to fix it through DeepSeek. But the DeepSeek model is not here. But let's see if the cloud is fixing it or not. So right now it is working on project initialization. And let's see. If this agent not fix it, it will be completely junk, useless. This is a simple problem of CSS. This is completely you can fix it like here you can see AFCSS index.css. These are the two files and then app.jsx. Three files, you need to change it and make it responsive. I do not know what the agent is doing. The anti-gravity agent is doing. It is doing weird stuff and I don't know why. Like these much, like media artifacts, everything is here. It is taking the screenshots and also the taking the video, and still it is not doing that. This is a shame. I'm tagging this whole, I will send this whole stream to anti-gravity and tell him that you wasted my 1 hour and unable to create a single website for me. This is nonsense. Let me click on Control F5. Let me just do that. Control F5 and see if everything's changed or not. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. And I'm closing this. This is the last time I'm closing this. Then I will fix it through DeepSeek. Yesterday it was working great, but right now it is not. It is not working. Yes, I'm making a testing weather app right here. It is working fine, but for certain areas, the data is corrected. For example, I go to this is a tested app. Click on this, and everything. The data is corrected, but is not responsive. Who can use such a garbage? But I have the issue with the layout. If this is the last prompt, I give it to the anti-gravity. But if it is not fixed by it, I am going to DeepSeek. I will fetch the code there and let's check. The DeepSeek is doing that because every time this is the second time I'm using anti-gravity. I'm using what we call that DeepSeek a lot because the DeepSeek gives you the correct response. But in here, it is doing weird stuff. So complete. What the hell? So I have implemented a fully responsive design. What's changed? Responsive container, proper max width at each breakpoint. Okay, 640, 768. 10:24. So it says that it is working. So API is working, but only if you. Okay, huh. Yes, you are right. Uh, I think I will check out the code. Let's see it works or not. Still the same. Come on. What the hell is this? Why is it not fixing it? Let me close the anti-gravity. This is not working. From the first 1 hour, it taking the screenshot and also even doing the videos and not giving a damn about the responsiveness, and it is showing me that I tested it on it. Let me click on the suggestion clicks responsive verification. So it tagged this video, right? Where is the responsiveness? This agent is completely dumb. Okay, let me just, this is, it take this screenshot and it see, and now the anti-gravity agent said that I fix it and add and everything, and this is tablet. Where is the responsiveness here? Let me close it, okay, and let me close it. Okay, also I will close the anti-gravity and let me open VS Code. Here is that, and I'm going to fix it through DeepSeek. Okay, I will click on let me just, oh, what the hell, let me show you the power of DeepSeek. File and close folder, and let me open a folder. Okay, open folder, and I will go to that directory. We'll say development and WeatherF, select directory, and here is the agent 2. Let me talk with it. Let me control minus, and let's talk with this agent. I think it is I think it is the GitHub one. Yeah, let me tell a prompt here if it is able to fix it or not, if I have any free token here. So I will say fix this website, it is not responsive. Make it responsive for every screen. Okay, if I have free tokens for it. I have no, I don't have it. So let me go to SRC, and these are the assets, these are the components, search for card, everything here. So this is apt. Where is the CSS? Nothing. Index. Okay, these is the index.cs. I will control all, control copy, and let me open DeepSeek here. So I will say DeepSeek. Let me close this one because this is incognitive. So I'll say DeepSeek. And here I will say I have this weather and CSS, and I want you to fix it, fix its responsiveness, respawn, FEO, this is index dot css, so I will give it this. Okay, and this is, let me just man app dot, so I will need this control all, control copy, and this is app.jsx. Let's see, let me show you the for of DeepSeek. And okay, let's see, and this is index.html. DeepSeek is Chinese, but it is web, so I don't want this. Okay, and let's see if it is working or not. How you fix the responsive snaps of your weather app? Looking at your code, I see some issues with the CSS structure and missing responsive utilities. Let's see. DeepSeek is really powerful. The response takes some time, but DeepSeek, the response will always be corrected. I always use DeepSeek, so let's see if this problem is fixed by it. Because the AI agent has done everything and they won't fix the problem. Okay, fixed is, okay, it gave me this. Okay, I need to update the JSX from here, control copy, and here is the main.jsx, and this is app.jsx. Here we will see control all, control V, control S, and I also need to change the app.css. Copy, and here index.css, and here let me just see how many lines we have. We have 173. All, control V. Okay, 245. Nice. Control S, and where is our, so I will say, we will say like npm, so this is a React project, so I will say npm run and then dev, sorry, npm run, not sun, run dev. Let's see, you need to copy this, control copy, and let's see. No, still not working. No. Still not working. Let me main.jsx. Let me just click on index dot. Okay, so the flow, control copy, and let's get, this is index.html. I think the problem is an index dot. Okay, control copy. I'll go and control V. Okay, and let me just main.jsx copy. This is man.jsx and jsx. The map for okay. HTML will copy. I will go to index.html, control all, control V, S, and control copy. man.jsx, control all, control V, control S, and let's see. Still not working. Okay, still. Let me take a screenshot from it. And let me just click on go to, we'll say pictures, screenshots, this one, open, and still not responsive. Save and showing only like a small mobile screen and middle of desktop. There is no issues. Sunday. Okay. The issue is that you're missing proper flex body grid utility. Your app is only showing a small mobile screen because the content isn't expanding to fill the available space. Let me provide it with the complete responsive CSS fix. Gemini agent took 1 hour. Let's see how much time DeepSeek will take to fix it. What is this? M1, M2? I don't know about React, but this is CSS.M1. I think these are the tags for it. And these are the services. Okay, services not search bar.jsx. And this is weather card. This is weather visuals. This is when compass. Let's see what DeepSeek can does. Hit proper layout. So we got the CSS. We will copy it and go to index.css, control all, control V, then control S. And also we need so JSX. Okay, I need to copy and go to app.jsx, control all, control V, control S. I think the problem will be, let me control C. And here we'll say control C. If you want to cancel the service for the npm, then again npm run if I want to make it is What's going on? To make it bigger. Okay, it is working. So let me just, okay. Now, see, this is the power of DeepSeek. This is the power of DeepSeek. With just 2 prompts and everything works. That's why I love DeepSeek. It make it responsive. And let me click on search. So I will say like, if I say for example, Australia, so no data for Australia. Okay, we only get data for Ferris. For example, if I click on Ferris here, it shows the data for the Ferris and everything. So let me just, like, an agent didn't get it for 1 hour and now it is working with the DeepSeek. Wow. What a pity for the anti-gravity. Let me click on control all, control copy, and let me tell him perfect. Now this is search.js, call that jsx, and I want every city from the world to show with the input. Okay, and we will say like this. Okay, now also I need this service, so let me just click on this. So this is the service where we see mock location. It only show these location 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5. So these are the inputs. So I will click on control all, control copy, and this is what we call this is weather service dot jsx, but it show only some cities and I want whole world cities. Let's see. DeepSeek fixed the problem, but right now, to get real world cities, you need to integrate the Geo coding API. I will show you how to modify your free tier available. So, okay, we need to get AI API key. Okay, and we need to put it here. Come on. Open weather map. I will say open weather map. And we need a key for it. And here .org toolby.org and slash API like this. Okay, we need a key for it. So Current weather and forecast is 3.0. So what it show in the bottom, it will give me so search.bar. Okay, so we need to go to there, create a free account, verify your email, then get your API key, go to your dashboard, and the free tier include 1000 calls. Okay, so let me create subscribe and individual. So let me just black it out and enter information here. For example, no, I need to go to I'm creating the key for it, and I will say Mr. I will give it the name, then last name, country, and then address. Then I will give it the city. I'm coming back. Okay, and then postal address is also required, and state, and okay, phone number is also required, so I will say okay. And okay, what the hell? So they said there is a free call. What the hell is this? It wants me to buy this? You kidding me? It says continue to 5 minutes. Let me just go to continue. No, I don't want to do that. Come on. What are you doing? API free. Count. Okay, let me just give me a free API key. Okay. Okay, sign in. I'm doing sign in right now. And let me just go and I'll say window capture. And it is only showing these, and I want to make it name and you also send. I'm creating a, will say, what is that? Weather. One. I'm 16. Blah 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 blah. And send me this. I'm not a robot. This option is always showing, and now I will select cost from here. And this here we have ports. Then click on verify and create account. Already taken, so we will say subt ngr now.com, and let me just what is going on here? Like, why is not creating my account? Let me just click on this and cover, set this. Okay, I will receive a email. Let me click on that. Let me go to my Gmail. I'll go to that account created. Okay, I have the password here. So we hi, let me just log in. Yes. Again, continue. So system names, APIs, product APIs, save settings. Company name, I will say Salu Snares. Advertisement, the weather widget for the web. Click on save. Okay, click on save. And now we have API keys. Okay, we got the key. Oh, we got the key. We got the key. Okay. Generate key. Let's say generate API name. So we'll say weather testing. We'll say generate and weather testing. Okay. So we got the key here. Okay. Now we need, let me just close this and show the capture. And now this is, we updated searchbot.jsx. So we need to update searchbot.jsx. Okay, Control S. And also we need to update dot, we call that weather service. Copy that and then weather service, Control Alt, Control V, and then we need to paste my key here. You can see that key, I don't give it, but do not use it. Do not use it. Okay, and then Control S, and then okay, we need this. We did this, and now let's see if it is working or not. So right here in the terminal, I will first here I will close it by Control C and then rerun it. And so dev, let's see it working. So let me just, it is refresh. Now let me search here. For example, a nothing show, nothing is showing this fact. And yes, click on this AUS. Okay, now it is showing Sydney, but now why not AUS? Okay, like let me just click on this. So it is showing Sydney right now. So let me just search for India. Okay, now it's showing like Mumbai. Let me just check if it is not a predefined cities. Okay, these are mock settings, and these are okay, GB, US, and which error suggestion and mock location. So these are predefined cities. It is not working. Status is active and keys, services. So let me check out the details here. First 1000 is free. So let me give it that search is not working. Okay. This is not working. Key. Okay. Toronto. Temporary solutions for it. So this is temporary. Here you can just do that. So let me just click on and control all, control copy, and let me tell him search is not working. It is only showing dummy data. Dummy data that you put in code. Okay. We'll say control V. Refresh it. So by default, it's showing the London data. Okay, replace your entire. It is for using different free weather API. Okay, so it is free weather API version 1. Okay. Currently it is working. Like if I go to like New York, yeah, and I click on new is unknown and done nothing but New York. I click on this, it will show the data of the New York, but why is not, why it's showing everything in the white? So every time, for example, let me go to Dubai. Okay, yeah, everything is white. This is the problem and we need to fix it. But the data is here. I see the data here. Okay, I will click on copy. Then I will click on all, control V, control S. Let me see if Paris, Jakarta, Singapore, Moscow, and okay, so they put their own key, and let me just now click on copy. and go to search.js6. Okay, now using with a more generous free tier as extensive and 200 plus cities. And now let me just check it. So I want to rerun it. So let me just control C, the server will be down, then again. Now it will be refreshed by itself. And here, for example, I've clicked on M, for example, D, E. Okay, now it is showing everything. Perfect. This is working perfect right now. For example, AU, it is not showing everything, but not a complete one, but showing everything like this. For example, new. Okay, it is working new, showing New York. For example, US, it will show every like New York, Los Angeles. Click on this and it's showing the data here. But sometimes it's showing the data in a white format. So let me just check out, for example, EK. Okay, not showing that. For example, IS not showing. So for example, India, India, Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, and for Afghanistan, for example, AFG not working. So let me just check the weather service. Okay, so it shows everything here, but Beijing, Singapore, Sydney, everything is here. Rest of the world, Asia and Europe. So these are the extended cities where you just put that here by default. This is the best way, but we will use a future API for this. So let me tell him. Why no? Why you put okay? Why you hard coded the cities? When you type cities in a code, which means hard coded. Okay. They hard coded it. I do not like that. Now, what hard coded means? For example, in here, if you type anything in the code, for example, these cities or whatever it is, like here, this is called hard coded. This is not getting from the response, but it is hard coded. So it is called hard coding cities. Let me show. Okay, we'll click on copy and we will click on this, control all. Let me see how many lines will be here. We eliminate that hard coded data in here. We remove that. And also in search bar, we need to update the search bar J6. Control all, control V, control S, and now let me just First of all, what's okay? No API key required. Everything. Now you can search for the cities like Springfield, Manchester. They have written the cities. Okay, let me just Control C. And let me tap on the Control C and restart the node server here. So let me click on this. It will be restarted. And now it's showing the London. And if I just, for example, AFG, and now it is working. It is working right now. So for example, I will click on Islamabad. So it's showing everything here. Islamabad. And I click on this. Oh no. It is not showing the data correctly. It is only showing the data for the United Kingdom. And let me tell the DeepSeek that okay, now the search is working fine. But the weather data is incorrect. Weather data is incorrect. Only showing London data, even if I select different different city from the search result. Search. The issue is they're not using the correct coordinates from the search result. You can select a city from this. Let me just check it from here. If I click on this and let me click on inspection. So in console, in here it shows that this is failing the request here. This is not getting the data. Okay, but for the first request, it's not showing that. Let's see if the JSX. Okay, we will copy that. We will update our weather service .jsx here. Control All, Control V, and Control S. And also the search bar here. We will click on copy and Control All, Control V, Control S. Let me see anything else. Coordinate sketching, where you can search for the city, the coordinates, and now the cache and reuse when you select a city. So it will only use right now the coordinates. For example, if click on Islamabad, it will get the Islamabad coordinates and search through the API. So let me again restart the server. So I will click on here. Let me just Control plus so you can get Control C to close the server, and again npm run dev and running on 5173 port. And now okay, it is showing the geolocation right here. For example, for the London, it's showing that. So now let's search for Islamabad. Still not showing. Okay, inspect and console, and Okay, we'll copy this. Is showing this error but not showing the data. The issue when you select the city. So the problem was that the API is looking for the coordinates, and we send him the whole name. So that's the problem. So let's fix it. So this is the call API this latitude, and let me just check that first weather response. So first let's check it, control F, and we will say weather response, weather response. Okay, so in here we see that it is sending the same latitude and time zone auto. It is sending that. It's the problem. Okay, the problem is app.js6. Okay, we will call control V and control S, and then this is updated app.js6. Click on copy and we will say app.js6 anything. So control all, control V, control S, and now proper coordinates caching. Now store the complete location data when suggestion are fetched. And Tokyo for example, try city like Paris, France, Tokyo, Japan. The first one you should see Islamabad is suggestion. Click on it, you should show Islamabad with the data. So okay, we then control S. We also changes to this control S, and we also sometimes not just saved by itself. So now let me just control C, and again the server running here. So now let's go to here, it will search it again, and now if I click on again Islamabad and click on this, and now it's showing the data. Perfect. Okay, it is showing the data correctly now. So now let me just go to like AFG Afghanistan, and for Afghanistan we will say like Kabul, Afghanistan, and it is showing the data here. Let me just say column Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, and it's showing the data, clear sky, everything here. So it is working, and the problem was not fixed by anti-gravity, not fixed by Gemini, not fixed by Claude, only fixed by DeepSeek. That's why I'm always using DeepSeek, and it is a working application. And second thing, let me just check the responsiveness here. You can see the responsiveness. Go with the responsiveness like this, and you will, this is the application where you do not need to spend any penny, right? But get the data in the correct form, and you can upload this in a blog post or whatever that is. So we've started an application in anti-gravity, anti-gravity get the details correctly and also implement the data correctly, but it shows the data and the cities through a hard coded. Then the UI was disturbed and only the mobile view was looking, and anti-gravity is unable to fix that. Also, the Gemini model is unable to fix it. The Claude model is unable to fix it. When I tried DeepSeek, it fixed everything, and now the search is dynamic. The data is dynamic. You can change the UI, and everything is here. That's why I'm always saying that this DeepSeek response is slow, but it is always corrected. That's why I'm always recommended DeepSeek, and I'm always using DeepSeek. So that was a quick stream. We created a simple weather app where we can get all the data. We do not use any paid service for it. It is completely free and free service. In here, you can also get the API key from the open weather app and use it, but it is completely free for the first 1000 APIs calls. But this app is working or without any API and working directly. Hope you like this stream and you will enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this stream. And if you're new to the channel, then subscribe. And and if you do not like the stream yet, then like the stream and have a good day. We will meet tomorrow with a new topic, and hopefully we will start a stream tomorrow in the right time, but it was about, I think, 3 a.m. right here. So have a good day, have a good night, sweet dreams, Allah Hafiz, bye bye.